and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's vlog is going to be all about a huge beauty haul that I have just done, and I wanted to show you all the products that I have got because basically they are kind of like my go-to. You know, those products that I need with me at all times. I kind of like need the essentials in my makeup kit or on my beauty shelf and just literally just in my life. The nice thing about this beauty haul today is that all the products are from Boots. So basically I went out and I got all my essentials. I basically saved the morning for such a big beauty haul purely at Boots, and there's a number of reasons why I do this. The first one is that Boots has recently had such a good makeover. Well, the one in the Trafford Centre in Manchester certainly has. The beauty hall is ginormous and they literally have all the brands that I've ever really needed. Obviously you guys know, or if you don't know, I'll just give a little bit of an explanation. I am also a makeup artist as well as a blogger. I normally do bridal makeup, but I do a little bit of everything really. I do occasion makeup, whether it's just for a night out or whether it's bridal trials, pretty much everything that I do. Obviously I go through one hell of a lot of makeup. Because I'm often buying makeup a lot for my kit and also for myself, of course, I spend a lot of money on makeup and I'm always buying it. So one reason that I do a lot of my makeup and beauty shopping at Boots is simply because of the Boots Advantage card. Why would you not get your beauty products and use it? Because then you get points that you can spend back. And when you do such a big haul, especially like the one that I'm doing today, the amount of points that I get back is just amazing. And I know that I can use that towards my next haul. So I headed down to Boots in Manchester Trafford Centre and I decided it was time to fill up and restock on all my favourites that are running low. A lot of these are in my professional bridal kit and I've just used so much that I needed to get my backups and start shopping them again. So I'm going to go through all my favourite products that I bought and explain a little bit about why I love them so much. One of the first products is EX1 foundation. Now what I love about EX1 foundation is that it's available to buy in Boots, but I don't actually know where else I can get it from an actual store in Manchester. I first discovered EX1 foundation probably around a year ago when I used to work in beauty PR, and this foundation is huge in America. It sells so fast and they just do so many shades. It costs £12.50 for a bottle and it is called the INVISIWEAR liquid foundation. Because it's £12.50, I didn't know whether it would be such a full coverage or whether it would be like a really high quality. But you know what, I absolutely love this foundation and I make sure that I stock all the shades in my professional makeup kit for all my bridal clients. You can see the ones that I've got here. This is one that I've used to death and then this is the new one that I've just bought. But the shades come in numbers, so this one's a number 3 and this one's a number 4. So I got the number 4 for my kit just for those that have a slightly darker skin shade than myself because I actually wear the number 3. But when I've got a bit of a tan, I'll mix a little bit of the 4 in. So moving on to another essential I had to buy from Boots, it is no other than the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Now this is the holy grail of foundation. Yes, there are others out there that I love just as much, or even some that I actually wear more than I wear this, but I can't fault Estee Lauder Double Wear, especially now that they have like a full array of shades. I find it's an essential one for my kit because a lot of my clients actually ask if I stock it with me in my kit. And what they want is they want that foundation that is not going to budge. If my clients are really familiar with it and they love it and they want me to be using it, then I feel really good knowing that I have a lot of the foundations with me. The ouch thing about Estee Lauder Double Wear is that it does cost £33.50, so it is a pricey one, which is another reason why I'll always buy it from Boots because Advantage card points. Also, this time around on my Boots haul, I was very naughty and I actually added a few other Estee Lauder items into my basket. For some of my makeup clients that don't want such a heavy look, I went for Double Wear Light by Estee Lauder and I actually bought 2 of these and I got one to try myself. And that's because sometimes there's days where I'll work from home and just nip out and have that odd meeting, or just days when I don't want a full face of makeup on but I do want it to still give me like quite a nice medium to full coverage. And I'm really intrigued about these Estee Lauder Double Wear Lights, so I'm actually really happy that I've purchased these because I think that they're going to be a bit of a game changer for me. I feel like this might fast become one of the foundations that I wear on a day-to-day basis. Not so much for going out, I will probably stick to the fuller coverage ones. And I also got myself the Estee Lauder Double Wear Flawless Hydrating Primer, and this is so I can give it a little go underneath my makeup to see if it will work really well with the light so that the foundation lasts all day. And again, primer is just a key item for my makeup kit, so of course when I was at the counter I had to add this little bad boy. When it comes to what my favourite makeup is myself, what I like to wear on a daily basis, I swear by Benefit HOOLA for contouring. Just for that colour here on the cheekbone, I always use HOOLA. So of course if I'm going to do a boots haul, I am going to be stocking up on this. Now HOOLA is quite a pricey one too, in terms of it's not like your Rimmels and your collections where you can pick up a little pot of bronzer that is like under £10 or £15. It's actually £25.50, but the good thing with Boots is that they always seem to have a bit of an offer on, and at the time I bought this you could get a free gift if you bought 2 products, so it just means I'm walking away from the Benefit counter with 3 products. Oops, probably quite naughty, but I always need products from Benefit. So what was the other product I bought? It was the BOI-ING Industrial Strength concealer, which again I find a great one, especially for the under eyes. I like to put it on myself, but also when I do makeup for my clients, I like to do the foundation first, pop a little brush into this pot and just dab underneath the eye to just brighten up the area and take away any dark circles. So of course if I'm doing a Boots haul, I was going to add it to my collection. So whilst I was in Boots, I noticed that there was a couple of new brands that I had not seen before when I have been looking. One of them was called Obsession, and it had its really big makeup counter and the products just looked fantastic, so I decided to treat myself to a little highlighter from there. And this one is in shade Ice, so it's a nice shimmery, it's kind of got a hint of gold as well, so it doesn't really go with the word ice. I'm just going to try some on the tops of my cheeks so you can see what it's like. And the brush that I'm going to use to apply it is actually Boots' own blusher brush, which I also bought in this haul. It was £6.99 or £6, one or the other, but it's just got the perfect head for my cheeks, just like for putting blusher here, and also because it's quite narrow, I do like to double up and use it as a highlighter brush on the tops. So I'm just going to apply a little bit to this brush and show you what this highlighter looks like. Excuse my bad skin at the moment. Wow, it's, oh my gosh, it's very, very glistening. Wow. I think this will need blending in a little bit. Oh my gosh, I actually love that highlighter. I didn't realise just how pigmented it was. So I'm like dabbing the brush in, like giving it a good swirl around, and then I'm like, whoa, I've got like such an extreme shine to my face. Less is more with this little guy. It cost me £3 or £4. It's definitely £3 or £4, but I will link it below so you've got the link. I actually really like that, and that's going to be one of those items that I'm going to be wearing for myself, and I will also have to go back and get a double up for my kit. Another new brand that I discovered whilst I was in Boots is CYO, and I was in need of a new liquid eyeliner, but when I do makeup on myself and on other people, I like it to have like a felt tip at the end, just because it's so much easier for me to get that precision. This was the CYO Just Wing It felt tip eyeliner, and it's an absolute steal at just £4. When it comes to mascaras, the best ones that I always recommend is Lancome, and from the Hypnose collection. Literally every Lancome mascara I love, so I can't recommend which one I find best. They have like 3 or 4 different types that are just fantastic. I'm not running out at the moment, so I just wanted to get a little cheapy one for me, just to add to my like everyday makeup kit. So I got the Collection Lash Surge mascara, and I added this to my collection for myself. Another big makeup area that I needed to stock up on is eyebrows. Eyebrow pencils are always something that I go through so quickly, both on myself and on my makeup clients. My favourite is NYX, and I actually purchased myself the NYX Brow Sculpt, where you have one end that is like the brush and one end which is the roll up little tip. Literally cannot find it. I put it aside to film this video and I just did my brows with it this morning, and now I literally can't find it. Anyway, I think it costs £10, and it's called the Micro Brow Pencil, and it's literally fab. Like, I love it. I always swore by MAC's version, but this one is cheaper and I'd say it's just as good. I did also try a new one. I purchased Smashbox as well, and this one is actually a little bit of more of a metallic-y Brow Tech highlight stick. So it's kind of like a bit of a shimmery brown. So what I wanted this for is so that I could do my eyebrows or my client's eyebrows in their normal product, and then just run a little bit of this, especially for clients that have like a really rich brown natural brow, and just see if it gives a little bit of definition. I love Smashbox and I really rave about other products. I only ever buy them in Boots. Again, I'm not too sure where else I can buy them from, so I picked this one up too in my little Boots haul when I'm not pulling it apart. The Twist Up Smashbox brow pencils cost £17, so these are a bit more of a pricey one, so I only just got this one just to try it out. Okay, so I didn't know that Boots were now stocking Stila, and I went in, and Stila is like one of my favourite like dress up makeup brands for when my clients want like a nice glossy lid, when they want the metallics, when they want more of the extreme colours. And that's basically because I do work with Stila quite a bit with my blog, and they show me their new products quite often, and lately I've just seen some really dramatic navies, emerald greens, amethyst purples, some fantastic shades, and it's really good for evening makeup. I absolutely love their metallic glitter and glow products, which are for the eyes, and they are basically real intense pigmented eye products, like this one for example, that is really deep brown, and it comes on the sponge tip, and you can put it on your eyelid and it gives an incredible intense colour. So of course I had to pick some of these up when I was doing my Boots shop. I had to get some of my favourite, which is the Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow Magnificent Metals. The shade is Smouldering Satin, and I'm just going to put some on my eyelids now so you can see what I mean. Honestly, like when any of my bridal clients or occasion makeup clients say they want a bit of glitter on their eyelids, I just go straight to these. And it's so good that they can actually get them from Boots now, because now I get advantage points when I go and buy them. So stocking up a little bit on beauty tools, I got my fix of Real Techniques. Now the Flawless Base Set from Real Techniques is one of my favourites, and it's mainly because that there is what I swear by for applying foundation. It's basically the buffing brush, and it's what I apply foundation on myself every day and when I do my clients. The blusher brush also is an absolutely fantastic blusher brush. The one next to it is for details like concealer, or for tapping, you know, that really loose shimmery pigment eyeshadow right on the corners of your eye or under your brow. I tend to use it more for concealer, but it does have a double use. And then the one at the end is more of a square foundation brush. So you know, if you want to like really stipple your foundation in or get right to the edges, it can be used for that. It's probably the one out of the set that I don't really use, but I do find that this set in general is the one that I would just rave about if anyone was to look for a brush set from Real Techniques. I also treated myself to some sponges. Here we have an Expert Blending Duo, again from Real Techniques. There is a foundation applicator and the complexion sponge. Again, I probably prefer using these on my clients rather than on myself. I just find that when I'm being a bit particular and a bit of like trying to be all pro and experty when I'm doing someone's face, I like to really take the corners of the sponge and really blend in the foundation or highlighter or any like little products, kind of like a bit of like a strobe cream or anything that needs blending in. I really do like these, and they're cheap as chips. Well, like they're cheap enough because they wash well and you can just keep using them. So I like to have these in my kit too. So new tools to go in my kit. And last but not least, we can't forget lashes, and Boots are known for selling Ardell lashes. So these also came in my beauty haul with me as well, and the reason I got the pack of 5 is because these are the best. Like, I love these wispy lashes, and all 5 of them just mean that I can use a couple myself and then the others I can keep for my kit. But also, if I do just keep them in my kit in general, I can just show the pack to someone and they just look fantastic the way they're all laid out. And you can also get a lot of double uses out of these too. It's not just like one use and you throw them away. I do find that they are really durable. Great value, so I was definitely not going to miss these when I was popping into Boots. And there we have it, just a really quick little beauty haul, just showing you what I bought. I was really impressed with how I just went into Boots and they just had everything really that I needed that was on my must buy list, and then obviously used my Advantage card and I get all the points, so it just made it a bit more easier. And then I thought, let's go and put a haul together and show you what I buy regularly. They are kind of like my key products that I do like to buy every now and again. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and I'll be back soon. Thank you, bye!